they are used to, which is tribe. So my point is, sisi Gen Z tulisema we are tribeless, Gen Z na millennials, you see. But sasa our parents like this hizo ma generations zingine azijui, like wamezoea, no, our parents. So those are the people that you are supposed to talk to them. Yeah, that's my submission.
Thank you very much, Shalby. Maybe let me ask, what would be your contribution towards the effects of tribalism in terms of before and right now? Would there be more aggression towards us wanting to go to the streets and fight? I know there are many demonstrations which are in plan. What is your contribution? Is it angering the Gen Zs enough that we are inclining towards a very tribal way? Maybe your contribution towards the same.
Okay. As I've said earlier, sisi Gen Z tulikuwa tumesema we are tribeless, you see. So nobody, hakuna mtu anasema mimi ni Mkikuyu. Sisi wote tuko hapa kwa space. Hakuna mtu anasema mimi ni Mkikuyu nini hivyo, si ndio? So the like tukienda streets, like hiyo revolution inakam, hakuna mtu anasema I'm from this tribe and this tribe. Mission ni moja. Ruto must go. Like regime zima. No. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much. We're supposed to follow his Prince. You can unmute and give your comments.
Hello everyone, good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, Doctor, thank you for the opportunity, but niko kwa barabara bado niko like 10 minutes away nifike home, so unaweza pata the next speaker alafu nikifika niteke tafadhali.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll get back to you. Maxwell?
No, niko held up kidogo.
Okay. Sawa. Kenny's?
Yes, Dr. Darwin, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear. Go on.
Okay, thank you so much. So, I wish to begin with saying that I believe we are dealing with this whole issue of tribalism and how we can solve the issue of going tribal in our fight to remove these people from power. Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, go on. Kindly, if I give you speaker, drop put on mute. We can hear you. You can continue, Kenneth.
Okay, thank you, sir. I wish to state the following. First of all, let me begin by saying that we must accept the fact that as Kenyans, we have various tribes. So we cannot do away with this topic of tribes in Kenya. And our tribes forms our foundation. Our tribes are our origins. And automatically we just found ourselves in those tribes. No one chose to be a Kikuyu or a Luo or any other tribe. Just found ourselves in these tribes. And since independence, for quite a long time now, most of these politicians, they have known that indeed, we all of us as Kenyans cherish our tribes. So they know that's a soft spot for most of us. And because politicians are good at whipping emotions, they like touching where our emotions are. and that is in our own tribes. Like for example, myself, I'm a Kikuyu. Literally, sincerely speaking, after this whole dramatic removal of office of one Rigathi Gachagua, the former DP, sincerely speaking, even if I may be learned, I may be civilized, I also find myself almost being biased towards sympathizing with Rigiji. It's quite unfortunate, but that's a fact. So to thus far, I think it would be better if we can try having something, a different strategy. We start thinking of development. We can focus our fight on development because development doesn't know any tribe. We have 47 counties in Kenya, and each county receives money each year for development and provision of services to citizens. If, for example, we can be proactive in the sense that, for example, right now we are in the financial year 2024-25, and just to inform you that counties have not received even a single penny of their monies for this current financial year. Reason being, we don't have a DORA, nor do we have a CARA. Yet, counties had formed their budgets and nothing is going on there. Everything has ground to a halt. And now we are here discussing tribal politics about our tribes. And because this is where our emotions are, basically. But what we need to do, we just need to have a change of strategy. We focus on development, we focus on service delivery. Let's hold our leaders to account in terms of service delivery. What service have they delivered to us so far? I really support Morara Kebaso's work and the Vampire Diaries he has been providing us in all the counties he has been to. But I feel, I beg to differ in, of course, opinion with him, slightly different, in that I feel what Morara is currently doing is what Auditor General does, literally. You're just going to the ground, exposing those stalled projects where money was stolen long ago. They are just mere skeletons, which don't have anything new, any money. Yani, tuna expose zile miradi ambazo pesa ilishaporwa kitambo. Yeah? Yet we can be proactive because we cannot, literally, we just can't change the past. But the future, the current, the present, and the future, we have control over. So why don't we be proactive? For example, we begin with this current financial year, 2024-25. Because me, what I know, or what's a fact, basically, is that most of these developed countries, talk of US, United Kingdom, France, Germany, all those countries, what is common with them is their citizens are super proactive. They are super sensitive and super knowledgeable. They hold their leaders to account directly in relation to service delivery and development. Yes, am I audible?
Yes. Yes. You can wind up. Yeah.
Okay. As I wind up. So what I'm trying to say in short, we need, if possible, this is just my humble suggestion, that we can have a change of strategy whereby we now, because now the leaders are good at focusing on tribes. When we focus on tribes every now and then, we can never move forward. But when we focus, for example, on development, we have a budget each and every financial year. We say, for example, this current budget, for example, my home county, Moranga, they had set out to build, say, for example, a bridge, a footbridge, or some few classrooms, ECD classrooms. Have they done so? Yes or no? We can follow up. There is a quarterly report released by the Controller of Budget, report on implementation of budget. We can be proactive using such kind of government document. There's also the report of, I think, the monthly statement released by the National Treasury, the statement of actual revenues and net exchequer issues. That is what really speaks the truth about how government is spending our money. And with that, we can be focused on it, and we cannot be swayed by this whole issue of whipping emotions, talking tribal politics, or don't cheer Uhuru, don't cheer Rigiji. Uhuru, we know, yes, Uhuru is a thief. Uhuru stole a lot of money, even with his deputy Ruto, the former deputy. Even Rigiji is not a saint. That we know, but when we bring this whole issue down to politics, the politics of tribe, it is really becomes very easy to whip emotions, because we all belong to a particular tribe. So there's, and that's a fact, and we cannot change that. It all goes back to our origins anyway, and our ancestry. So if we focus on development, we can really avoid or do away with that whole issue of going back to tribes. I think my humble submission will be
Just
that.
excuse me, Kenis, I'd like to ask you a question.
Yes?
I was just listening. I've been listening to many speakers.
Yes.
I've not commented, but on yours, I want to comment. Huh? When you say that, we should not focus on recovery
Yes.
of corrupt proceeds, then are we saying that you can still, as long as you are able to leave office safely, then you will not be asked to return whatever you've stolen? You can grab 10,000 acres of land. You can steal 100 billion from Ministry of Wealth. You can maybe steal 10 billion from the county. But as long as you are able to retire without, being caught, then it's okay. Since you come from a particular tribe, we will not follow you up because it will bring problems with your tribe. Is that what you are trying to say? And when you say that we should focus on development, how will we do this development with corruption? Shouldn't we stop corruption first before we continue with the development? In fact, if you ask me, if I was made president of Kenya, the first 1 year or 2 years, I would not do any development. I would first begin with recovering whatever has been stolen over the years. So are you saying we should forgive everybody who has stolen and focus on the development without resources for development, and the development which is based on corruption? What are you saying?